Good evening and welcome to the Matthews broadcast on this, the ninth day of May of 2017. We welcome you into the Empowerment Enrichment broadcast on this Tuesday. And we have a very special guest with us, which we'll get to in a moment. And so we want to begin by thanking you for being the greatest audience there is. We want to thank you for all of the well wishes, all of the prayers. The other morning, I woke up and a person by the name of Nina Rivera. Nina, if you're listening, I want to thank you so much. She sent me a Facebook message that says people that are strong or people who other people think have it together, other people rarely ask you if you're doing all right. So, people who are on Facebook kind of know when you're using the platform. So I'm always up at about 4:30, as anybody that knows me knows, and I get this inbox message queue, and this person is saying, "Look, I just want you to know that I hope everything is all right with you. I hope that everything is blessed in your life because, you bless so many." So, Ms. Rivera, I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for being very thoughtful. That is something that happens. And anyone who carries a lot of weight, Mr. Jones, you would know this. People always expect you to carry all the
Yes, they do.
weight.
Yes,
So
yes.
what happened the other day is because people think you can handle it. So I want to thank not only Nina, but all of our fans. I want to thank all those in the state of New Jersey, outside of the state of New Jersey, outside of the United States of America. One special cousin, Audrey Pereira in Trinidad and Tobago. We spent a little time talking today, so I'm going to incorporate some of your suggestions because I think they're more like orders. So we'll try and do our best. As you know, as we start every broadcast, there are three principles that this broadcast was founded on and operates on. And so we're going to do some housekeeping and deal with those. First and foremost, you are a world changer and a kingdom builder. You are a world changer and a kingdom builder. Remember in the Lord's Prayer, Jesus said, "Let thy will be done on this earth as it is in heaven." So all of us have an assignment as kingdom builders, and we all come here equipped with special gifts to carry out that special purpose. So remember, kingdom builder and world changer, you can change the world. You can build the kingdom here, but nothing changes until you use those special gifts to change it. So stop getting started. Stop getting ready, stop getting set, and get started. Because a life of regret is far worse than trying and failing. A life of regret. Far too many people, 70 years old, 80 years old, in old folks' home, talking about what they should have done and what they could have done. And that's a terrible thing, a life of regret. Second thing is we need to consider how we make each other feel. We need to invest in the fellowship of love, the fellowship of understanding. Another one of Jesus's teachings, when Peter asked him, "Lord, what is the most important commandment after the first? Love God with all your heart, mind, body, and soul." He said, "Fellowship. Love your neighbor, loving your neighbor as you love yourself. For how can you say you love God who you've never seen and not love your neighbor who you see every day?" So we have to invest in how we make each other feel. As our poet laureate Maya Angelou taught us, and I mention this every time, I'm going to keep on this point because we need to remember it. People will forget what you said. People may even forget what you've done, but people will never forget how you make them feel. So let's make an investment in how we make each other feel on every single day. Your candle loses nothing when it lights another. Final principle, we need to organize this huge and enormous wealth in urban communities by doing business with each other, investing in real estate, investing in businesses like our guest has done, and like so many guests that have come on this broadcast have shared with us. We, according to the Chamber of Commerce, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, last year urban communities had purchasing power in the United States of America of $3.4 trillion. And that is trillion with a T, folks. But as we look at our communities, we probably are hard pressed to ask ourselves the question, where did that $3 trillion go? Well, the answer is simple. None of it stays in our community. Unlike the Asian community, unlike the Jewish community, unlike the Caucasian community, we seem to not like to spend money with each other. So by all estimates, the Chamber says that in the Asian community, the dollar circulates 19 times before it touches another hand. In the Jewish community, 13 times. The Caucasian community, 11 times. In our community, the dollar stays in our hands 6 hours. You know, we get the paycheck, we cash it, we get a little bit of food, sometimes we get a little something to drink, and it's gone. And that is something that we can change. We can alter that behavior. So we've got to use those dollars that come into our hands, use that enormous purchasing power that we have, and invest in our own businesses, invest in our own schools, invest in our own hospitals, invest in those things that matter to us so that we can bring our community forward and make it that kingdom on earth that Martin and Malcolm fought for and dreamed about. Finally, on this front, as I remind you, money can't solve all of our problems, but it can certainly solve our money problem. So we need as much of it as we can get in our hands. And remember, the challenge of the 21st century and beyond is the imperative for black and brown wealth. We need to be able to sit down at a table, any table that we sit down with our Caucasian brothers and sisters, with our Asian brothers and sisters as equals. We need our own wealth so that no one has to say that we are beggars or begging them, so that we're always having to ask other communities for our own sustenance. No, we need to make our daily bread for ourselves. As one of my mentors, John Henrik Clarke, said, any nation that can't make its own underwear is not ready for nationhood. So he said, towards the end of his life, he said, he's happy to report that he was speaking in Shreveport, Louisiana, and this black couple ran up to him and they said, Dr. Clarke. And he said, what? They said, we started the underwear company. he said, so that means we're on our way. We're on our way. This good couple started the underwear company. So I say in a humorous way what I really mean, and that is that we have everything in our spirit, in our minds, in our will, and our ability to work hard, and our desire to work hard and provide for our children and our children's children. We have every gift that is necessary for us to build a beautiful, wonderful community of our own and not have to depend on anyone else. So with that said, I welcome you again to the Empowerment Enrichment broadcast on this Tuesday, the 9th. And I am going to turn the microphone over to my beautiful, talented co-host and personal assistant, Ms. Aisha Clarke, to ask these two wonderful guests a few questions so that you can get to know them better and so that you can support both of them.
Well, good evening, everyone. I hope we're all having a wonderful Tuesday evening, and I hope your commute home is as safe as it can ever be. Now, Brother Quincy, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I'm doing great. I'm very blessed to be here. Very blessed to be here. Now, what is the name of your business, brother?
The name of my business is Head City Seafood. It's a seafood market with the ability also to cook seafood. We steam, fry, and saute. And we're located at 1364 Teaneck Road in Teaneck, New Jersey.
How long have you been open?
We opened on April 3rd, so we've been open roughly a month now.
Brand new.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that could definitely go for a lot of good publicity. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who love some good seafood.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
really
agree. I'm one of them.
One is sitting next to Quincy. I brought home.
Hey, got one across from you as well.
I brought home that salmon dinner, and this lady next to you didn't have no trouble finishing it off.
Good. I'm happy to hear that.
Now, brother, what is the unique value of your business?
Well, the unique value is, like I said, we're a seafood market first and foremost. We have the ability to sell fresh seafood,
Mm-hmm.
but we also have the ability to cook it for those who just want to come in and get it cooked and take it home. And also, I bring the seafood from the Maryland area.
Oh.
So we carry Maryland blue crabs. We actually carry blue crabs year round. So even when they're not in season in Maryland, we fly them in from the south. So we carry blue crabs year round, which a lot of people don't do that.
That actually is very different. Most seafood places, their fish isn't really fresh for another week or two most
That's
of the
it.
time.
That's
I mean,
it.
you never hear that a lot. That's actually that's very amazing. Well, who would be a great referral for your business, brother?
I would like to think everyone in the community would be.
Absolutely.
I try to satisfy the community so they'll be the best referral.
They could
Word
go
of
to
mouth
Red
is one of
Lobster. They could come to Hit City.
That's it. You don't have to go to Red Lobster. You can come to Hit City Seafood.
Well, I'd rather go to Hit City than Red Lobster. That line kills me.
Exactly.
Now, educate me a little bit, Q. What is a blue crab?
Well, blue crab is the blue crab is a crustacean. Now Maryland is known for the Maryland blue crab, and it's during the spring and summer is when it's local from Maryland. The best time to get them. We just started getting them locally from Maryland roughly 2 weeks ago. As the summer goes along, they'll get bigger and even better. So we'll carry those until October. Then we'll start flying them in from Florida, Louisiana, South Carolina, from the warmer states.
Now, people eat primarily on the blue crabs the legs.
No, the whole crab. The whole crab. Actually, if you're familiar with the Maryland crab cakes or the crab cakes, that's made from the meat of a blue crab.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh. See that?
You learn something new every day. Learn something new every
We also
day.
carry the Maryland crab cakes made from the Maryland crab.
Really?
All right.
Well, I'm sure you guys are definitely famous for that. I mean, there's a lot of places that are famous for a lot of things, but crab cakes is definitely some of people's favorites.
That's right.
Now, brother, what would you like to give our audience today in terms of your support? Like, what are you offering for them today?
Well, the support from the audience, from the community, in return, what I'd like to do is just continue to offer them great customer service, number one. And number two, being able to continue to bring quality seafood at good prices. That's the bottom line, is take care of the customers that support you. It's so often you go, especially here in the state of New Jersey, you go to places and the prices seem like they're very high.
Oh yes.
So I try to keep the prices the prices that I try to keep the prices compatible to what you would pay in the state of Maryland. You don't have to pay, even though I run back and forth to pick up my food from Maryland, I don't charge extra prices because I do that. I try to keep the prices compatible to what you would pay in Maryland.
You feel like you're not working because you're doing something that you love.
Exactly.
That's how everybody should feel.
Yeah.
If they know that they're doing something they love, they shouldn't feel like they work a day in their life.
Exactly.
They really shouldn't.
I told you I'm a seafood lover. So,
if I could eat seafood all day, every day, I wouldn't. I definitely would.
And believe it or not, I do.
I'm sure you would too, Miss Lisa. I love seafood. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Shrimp, yes.
That's right. When Lisa sees food.
Different
Shrimp and salmon are delicious.
Oh yes, tilapia is my favorite.
I like the corn on the cob you guys did. Not that corn on the cob. Did you guys bake that? It had
we steam it.
Yeah, it had a different taste.
Yeah, we steam it.
Very, very good. Very good.
Now, do you have a website or a phone number, a Facebook page, anything that we can contact you with, brother?
Yes, all of them. Actually, the website is under construction now because we're changing the menu that we had.
Okay.
But the website is hitcityseafood.com.
Would you mind repeating that for the audience, please?
Yes. hitcityseafood.com is the website. Social media is Hit City Seafood on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat, and at Hit City Seafood on Twitter also.
Okay. Well, I'm sure that you should be seeing a lot of great customers coming through
Oh, yeah.
because, again, New Jersey, we don't get a lot of good seafood. So just knowing that there's a place very close to home with great seafood.
Yes, and that's our goal, to make sure that we continue to provide everybody with that. And also, is it okay to give the address and the telephone?
Absolutely.
Of course,
Yeah,
absolutely,
that's,
absolutely.
We want a parade to be outside your door.
Please, I just might be there on my
That sounds good
birthday.
to me. The address is 1364 Teaneck Road in Teaneck, New Jersey, and the telephone number is 201-833-4300.
Phone one more time, Q.
201-833-4300.
Now, when I was up at the store with you and Miss Tricia, and she's his other half, I noticed you guys had vehicles. You also deliver.
She's actually my cousin.
She's your cousin.
Yes,
All right, all
okay.
right, all right, all right, all right. Kissing
I
cousins.
don't,
no.
yeah, I don't want a boyfriend.
Yeah, from the other guy.
You about to get
Yeah,
beat
well,
up.
yeah,
Getting mad in trouble, Mr. Matthews.
Excuse me, madam, if you're watching. that
Sorry
one
about
is
that.
on me. But I noticed you guys deliver.
Well, we don't deliver yet. We're working on
Alright.
that. We're in the process of working on that right now.
Okay.
Now we do have, a few local customers very close, in very close proximity, that, we'll run out and run their food to them, because there's other businesses who, like ourselves, sometimes can't get out. So we're just trying to drop them off to them real quick.
It
But-
seems like the hair salons right there on Teaneck Road have adopted you guys very quickly.
Oh yes,
Because
actually,
all of the hair salons are like, I'm about to walk down the street.
hey, you know what? It's a wonderful community. I can't say anything more than that. But
That's
everyone is very supportive.
That's right, and that's how it should be. That's how it should be. Well, we're going to be hearing a lot more from Hit City Seafood. You're going to be seeing this gentleman and his cousin very soon. They have a grand opening planned, right?
Yes, we're looking to do a grand opening in the next couple of weeks.
All right, we're going to
We
have
haven't
one
set
of
the
our
exact
Matthews
date yet, but we
broadcasts.
are going to do that.
Shopping day. So I think as we're going to align our sales with you, so when that grand opening happens, we'll make sure that all of our listening audience knows that we're going to be there. We might even show up with a microphone and a camera,
Oh, that would sound
so that
great.
we
We'd
could ask
appreciate it.
people. Yeah, so we could ask people to keep on coming. Just look for the hat in the crowd. You'll know my other half is there.
We'll make sure we'll have the salmon and shrimp ready.
Salmon and shrimp ready, but keep her occupied. I want to thank you so much for being with us. Finally, the other thing, you mentioned a new cook. Are you guys going to ultimately train people in how you do what you do at Hit City
Oh, yes,
as you grow?
everyone that comes in, we try to make sure that everyone is on the same page and doing everything exactly the same.
Right.
One of the biggest things with restaurants is you don't want customers to come in and the food tastes differently depending on who's cooking. And that's one of the biggest things that I stress to my cooks now. It always doesn't work out like that now with us just beginning, but it definitely will be that way. Sooner than later, it's going to be whenever you come in, the food is going to always be the same.
That's right. I'm sure you guys probably prepare it and season it before.
But not actually, we don't, because it's fresh seafood. If someone comes in and wants to buy, fresh seafood to take home to cook, we don't want to prep it beforehand. We want people to be able to come in and
Let
see
them
that
do
it's
it
fresh.
themselves.
We want them to come in and see that it's fresh seafood. And if they decide they want to take it home and cook it, which, believe it or not, that's one of my preferences, because I always, I like to do different things with seafood. But also, if they come in, we want them to see that it's fresh and that it's being prepared right in front of them.
All right. Thank you so much. All right.
How are you doing today, Miss
I'm
Lisa?
doing very well.
That's wonderful. It's a lovely hat you're wearing.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a pink person, but for some reason I'm mesmerized by that beautiful hat. I
Thank
really
you.
am. You're very welcome. Now, what is the name of your business, Miss Lisa?
Well, actually, I have two businesses. The one that I will talk about first is a Tracy Lynn Jewelry business. I'm a Tracy Lynn Jewelry consultant. And I am wearing some of the beautiful pieces. I have a lovely little chain. I hope you can see that in the
yes.
mirror. Got the nice little necklace that goes with it and the earrings. And I also have a really cute bracelet here.
Hmm.
Can you see that?
Yes, I
Oh,
can.
that is adorable.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful. That necklace is just, oh my gosh. I can see it from
Mesmerizing,
here.
right?
I can just see it from here, and it just caught my eye so wonderfully. It really did.
Stan calls this my rapper's what'd you call it? Rapper's rope.
That's right. That's
But
it.
Tracy Lynn is known for her bling bling. The jewelry is very beautiful and it's very reasonably priced. You get a lot of quality for the price. So I've been having a lot of fun selling this jewelry and earning this jewelry.
Oh, I'm sure
So.
I'm sure you do. Jewelry is a woman's best friend.
Yes.
I mean, I've looked through the book and I can't stop myself from looking at these earrings, but I just can't buy them all.
You don't have to buy them. If you throw a party, you can get them for free.
Oh, well, that sounds even better. I think I know what I'm doing for my 21st birthday.
Yes, the more of your friends that purchase, that come to your party, and it doesn't have to be a physical party. It could be an online party where we send all of your friends to your website that we'll set up. And the more they order, the more free jewelry you get.
Well, that is wonderful.
Now,
That
the
really
other thing I
is.
like about the company, I mean, she has a good time with it, but the fact is that an African American sister started it, Dr. Tracy Lynn, and she is providing employment, not just for sisters, but for anyone who wants to work for the company. But she's doing a great job in creating opportunities for other black women, and I think that's a great thing because, again, you know, that whole do for self philosophy is there, you know, and she's doing that in a big way. And as the company grows, she can create more opportunities for others. And, you know, I think that's a wonderful thing.
When black women empower this universe, I mean, that's the best thing we've got.
That's what BET says, Black Girls Rock.
That's
Mm,
right.
that's
Girls
right.
hold up the world.
Oh, yes, we do. Who runs the world? Girls do. Yes, we do.
We are going to climb down off of our soapboxes. We're going to get back to the questions.
Now, what is the unique value of your business? Miss
The
Lisa?
unique value of our business is that we give beautiful personalized service, personalized care. We help you pick out a piece that looks wonderful on you, and we give away a lot of free jewelry because again, as your customers purchase the jewelry, you get to accumulate a lot of free jewelry, and then you can get some pieces at 50% off. So you can literally get thousands of dollars worth of free jewelry if you just get all your girlfriends together.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's amazing.
Yes, I've collected a lot of pieces. I've had a wonderful time.
Well, I believe it. I've seen over the last month or two that I've known you, I've seen all your lovely jewelry collection. All I can say is I'm just stunned. I really am. I'm just stunned. Now, who would be a great
So am
referral
I.
for your business?
A great business referral would be any woman who wants some bling bling in her life at an extremely affordable price or downright free. Or someone who wants to buy a gift for a female that they love, whether it's mom, a sister, auntie, girlfriend, godmother, grandmother, whoever you want to buy something beautiful for, a beautiful person that you want to purchase a beautiful piece of jewelry for. So I actually sell a lot of jewelry to husbands for their wives.
See, Mr. Matthews, you have to let her wear that wrapper rope. She's doing her thing here.
Who do you think sells it to these other men?
He does. He
That's most
sells.
of my clients.
Now, what would you like to offer our audience today in return for this support?
10% off. 10% off their purchase.
Oh,
Or free. Let me throw you a party free.
And I think the parties are a wonderful thing. Again, Dr. Tracy Lynn does a fabulous job. I know she's a very charitable person. She gives to UNICEF. She gives to Look to the Stars. She also gives to the American Cancer Society. And she also does there's the pink ribbon
the
breast cancer.
Breast cancer.
What's the name of the
I forget, but yes, she does.
Yeah, she is a very, very generous person.
She is.
And what I would suggest to the audience is these online parties are fantastic. Now, if you got together with about 20 of your friends and did an online party, you could very easily get a lot of the Tracy Lynn jewelry free as well as earn some outstanding income. So if you have a fundraiser coming up for an organization, we're coming towards graduation. I know people are thinking about graduation gifts and trips and other things. Doing one of these online parties would probably enable you to give away some pretty nice gifts to young people as well as giving them some ice cream money in their hands. So, I think Tracy Lynn is doing a fabulous job. I know Lisa is. She's having a great time. Everywhere I look in the house, there's a piece of jewelry laying around. So I know all about the business, whether I wanted to or not.
Now, do you have a website or a Facebook page, phone number, anything?
Yes.
Lisa?
Well, my phone number is 973-653-6333. That's 973-653-6333. And the website is www.tracylynnjewelry.net/Lisa J. Thompson. That's www.tracylynnjewelry.net/Lisa J. Thompson.
That is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Before giving you, the two of you, an opportunity to give some closing remarks, I want you to think about what you want to share with our audience while I pay a few bills. Just want to ask the audience to support those who support us here on the Matthews broadcast. We have some outstanding sponsors, people who make sure that this broadcast is possible. First and foremost are our friends at UBA, Urban Business Association, which is an organization dedicated to circulating dollars in urban communities. If you're serious about growing your clientele and your business today, accept no substitutes, join UBA. Become a member, because membership has its privileges. UBA can be reached at 908-259-5012. They're at 125 East 2nd Avenue in Roselle. In fact, they're having a reception, networking reception there tonight. Right now as we speak. Also want to say congratulations to my good friend Mary Washington Nieves. She had her grand opening on Saturday of Flavor Catering. So as I always remind you, go run tell your cousin, your friend, your brother, and your neighbor. Do yourself a favor and call Flavor Catering, where Mary and her family have gotten off to outstanding start with the Flavor Catering Cafe right there at 125 East 2nd Avenue in Roselle. Nothing says I love you like flowers. You've tried the rest, now try the best, a Rose's Petal at 472 Broadway in Patterson, where Carolyn and Nathaniel Joe has been holding it down, giving great flowers to everyone for more than 20 years. You can reach them at 973-742-5333. Now, everyone knows this coming Sunday is
Mother's Day.
Don't get caught out there. Make sure that you call Carolyn and Nathaniel, and they deliver at 973-742-5333. Mr. G's Restaurant, where good friends meet, greet, and eat. Your cousin Tricia said she knows about Mr. G.
Yes.
Mr. G can't wait to come up and eat. I'm going to bring him up so he can see you guys' place and eat as well. Mr. G's Restaurant, where good friends meet, greet, and eat at 455 East 18th Street in Patterson, New Jersey, 973-782-4020. Affordable health care has been a need that has been unfulfilled for a long time. We all hear the debate going on. But now Dr. Richard Zafanja and his team at Dokita247.com have created a telemedicine and all-around medical alternative on a global basis. They are providing doctors' care to clients everywhere in the world using telemedicine, that is through a smartphone. So Dokita247.com, they will be launching very soon. We will have more information about that. Beautiful skin is not expensive. Beautiful skin is priceless. Call Glow at 973-357-3698 or visit www.junesglobal.com, redefining youth with revolutionary products and life-changing opportunities. Finally, the education you need for the career you want is at Avtech Institute. Our great friend Gary Mao offers hottest careers on 3 campuses in Eatontown, in South Plainfield, and in Fairfield. Call Ming or Mira at 973-882-8996 between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Avtech Institute, the education you need for the career that you want. So I am going to let you, Brother Michael, are there any last thoughts you want to share with the audience as we sign off this evening?
Well, really, I wanted to thank you all for inviting me in. I've had a wonderful time here with you all, and just I want the audience to know. I want the community to know that, as long as I can, I'm going to provide the best service possible and try to make sure everybody's happy and gets good seafood.
That's
That's
not a
it.
bad. That's not a bad mission to
No,
have.
it's not.
That's not a
Right,
bad
I
mission.
work tirelessly. I work tirelessly trying to achieve it. So
I know you do. Well, I'm glad. Listen, everybody, get to Hit City at
1364 Teaneck Road.
1364 Teaneck Road. And when you get up there, walk up and down Teaneck Road. One of the things I liked about visiting the community is seeing all those black businesses
Oh, yeah.
in a very small area, all rooting for each other, nobody hating on
Not
anybody.
at all.
Everything from a Jamaican beef
Oh,
patty to Maryland crab
yeah.
legs are available
Yeah.
for you
Yeah.
within 5 minutes of the
You have Maggie's Soul Food, Southern
Maggie's,
Kitchen right
that's
across
right.
the street. You have
That's
the
right.
Reggae Kitchen a few doors down.
That's
Like
right.
you said, the barbershops. You have everything right there. So,
The gentleman's quarters.
yes, it is.
Gentleman's quarters is right there. You can get a cut, you can get a beef patty, a cola champagne, and a big, thick, juicy piece of salmon. My goodness. Right here.
Can't
brother.
beat it, right?
No.
Can't go wrong there.
No. Any last thoughts for the audience this evening?
Yeah, I'm gonna just briefly introduce my second business, my most important business, and I got a wonderful email today from my college. I've been cleared to graduate. So
Wonderful.
I will be
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I will be graduating on May 20th.
Mm-hmm.
And I am in the business of soul care. I am in the business of healing hurts of the heart. So for now, it's totally free because I don't have my degree yet. So if you want to call me and talk about something that is hurting, you want to talk about a crisis that you've gone through, you have some unfinished business, some things you need to work out, some family conflict, some marital conflict,
Mm-hmm.
call me. I will have my bachelor's degree in September. So you have from now until the first week of September to get it absolutely free. Right now, I'm a peer counselor. I'm a volunteer at Lighthouse Pregnancy Resource Center in Patterson,
The
75
lighthouse. I
Ellison
love
Street.
the lighthouse.
So right now it's totally free. Call me and you will feel better because I am empowered to heal. It's not me. It is the Holy Spirit. I am a conduit for Christ. And everyone that has talked to me has said, I feel much better. I feel like the Holy Spirit was there. I felt like you just opened your mouth and God did the work. So I may end up calling my counseling business Lisa Thompson Conduit for Christ because it isn't about me. So if you want to feel better about yourself, if you want to feel empowered, if you want to know that God loves you, that He understands that you are bigger than your mistakes, give me a call. Let's talk about it. I'm at 973
There we go.
653-6333. That's 973-653-6333. So call me now while it's free. Once I get that bachelor's degree, the first week of September is at least $1 a minute. So call me now. 973-653-6333.
I shudder to think what my rates are, Q.
Yeah.
I know somebody's been practicing on me at home.
Right.
But I will say that the job that the people at Pillar do is a fantastic job. When I was sitting down talking to Professor James Small, who's also one of my mentors, very close to Professor John Henrik Clark, he always reminds me that America's the land of snakes, where the hand you shake is planning your wake. Think about that. You know, there's so much cutthroat stuff going on that you got to have somebody that's in the healing business, healing of the mind, where the hand you shake is planning your wake. So, you know, you've got to have some people interceding on the other side. And that's what we try and do here in the Matthews broadcast. We remind you as we go out this evening, there are two types of people in the world: dreamers like you, and dream killers. Embrace the first and run like heck from the second. This is Stan Matthews in the Matthews broadcast saying good night and God bless.